Alright, welcome back everyone. So I have another new Blackfire product. So again, thank you Megan over at AutoGeek for sending this one out for me to review. This one's called Foam Booster. It says it's going to make any car soap a foaming car soap. It says boost your washing power. So again, with this one, as the product states, you're going to make any shampoo a foaming shampoo, and what I'm going to use it with, because I'm going to use it on my coated car, is Car Pro Reset. This one foams pretty good. It's not the heaviest of suds on there when it foams. So let's flip over the bottle for the directions of this guy. So it says for 16-ounce bottles, you're going to add ½ ounce to 1 full ounce. 32-ounce bottles, 1 ounce to 1.5 ounce. 128 gallons, 129 ounces, gallons, add 2 ounces to 2.5 ounces. And it says little goes a long way. So again, you can add this into your existing shampoo bottle. I'm not doing that. I'm actually just adding it to the bucket wash, and we're going to try it that way. Now it doesn't say, because what I ended up doing as well is I put some into the coincidence, it's the Blackfire 32-ounce foam gun. So I'm going to try it in here. Usually Car Pro Reset foams pretty well for me. Again, you can get these at AutoGeek as well. What I wanted to show before I dumped this foam booster in here was me mixing up the Car Pro Reset to see how it showed up on there. But I ended up dumping 1 ounce of this foam booster in there already. So I'm gonna kind of pour this out into this little measuring cup here, just kind of get 1 ounce in there. I already have 1 ounce in the bucket. I'm just gonna try 2 ounces for now. Now the reason why I'm pouring it out is because this, let me see if I can demonstrate it here on camera, because I've already tried this once and I was having because this stuff's pretty thick, I was having a hard time squeezing this up through the container. It just comes up real slow. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's filling up real slow. You have to squeeze really hard. It's filling up slowly. For me, it was just time savings. There we go. You got the 1 ounce mark right there. It's just a time savings thing. We're just pouring it out into a container here. So we're going to just dump this other ounce of product into the bucket. Let's get every last bit of it in there. And so this is pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see it dripping out of the, I think I got most of it out, but it's pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, right there, it's pretty thick. So I'm gonna just go ahead and mix this up with my hand and see if I can just kind of mix up the solution in there. I have 1 ounce of Car Pro Reset in here. I'm probably gonna use about 4 gallons of water in here. So we'll just mix it up in here. And what you'll notice is when you're mixing it by hand, is you'll feel see, it's on my fingers. You'll feel the foam booster solution in there. Mixing up in there, so I'm just trying to break it down. You can see the solution foaming up as I do this. Still see some pink solution in there. I feel it with my fingers in there too. Just go a little bit more. So you can tell I got pretty good suds from just mixing it by hand. So there's still some in there. It's stuck in between the grit guard and the bottom. I'm sure those will activate with it. So I'm going to get my hose here with the fireman's nozzle. See if I don't know if I have it on jet setting. Let me check and see if I do first. Let me put the camera down for a minute, so give me a second here. Okay, so I have it set on jet setting, and here we go. So I mean, that thing foams up really fast, so it does produce a lot of suds. I mean, it's pretty thick on my hand here. Suds. Did it add anything to the solution? I can't say it did, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my card and see how this does. I'm gonna foam it, so just let me get ready here and rinse off the paint first, and I'll come back and show the foam gun in action. I mixed that one up too, so be right back. Alright, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back, and I rinsed off the paint here of all the heavy dirt that was on there, and now we're going to try out the foam gun mixture of foam booster from Blackfire and proper reset and see how it works. One thing I should mention is I have it on max foam setting here. That thing makes a lot of suds, I'll tell you that. That's a little bit more than normal here. Just move on along the side here. Alright, sorry about that. The hose got caught over there, so let me just finish foaming here. And you know what? I'm going to use up the entire container here. You know, for a foam gun and this mixture here, laid down a pretty good layer of foam, and I was running down pretty quick because this car is coated, so nothing really sticks to it. Here's a spoiler. There's a lot of foam in here. Let me put this down for a second. You can see with my hand here, it's pretty thick foam, so just gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. But it's doing pretty. It foamed up pretty well. And just go ahead and use the rest of the container. I already used it all up, so it's empty. It's just shooting out water at this point. So that's it for the foam booster, and that's it for the review. So I did suds up the carpo reset more than usual. So let me go ahead and use it with the bucket, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, everyone, so I just finished washing and drying the car. Again, I was using Blackfire's foam booster. This is in their new product line. It'll be announced at SEMA, so it'll be out when it's announced at SEMA through AutoGeek, so you can pick this up and try it out. So for those of you who like suds, you know, definitely give this a shot. It'll definitely create lots of suds in your wash solution. You saw it in the foam gun. You create lots of lather in there. Create lots of lather in the bucket. And if I pan over here, there's still a lot of suds in the bucket. It's still remaining, which is pretty good. So again, if you guys like a lot of suds, you know, pick this up. I didn't see it alter my shampoo in any form in terms of leaving any residue behind. You know, rinsed off clean, just like it normally would. I don't know if this has polymers in it or not. I don't think it does, but it just created more suds and more lubricity for the car shampoo. So again, if you guys like suds, give this a try. I'll probably go ahead and use it up and play around with it some more. I mean, I don't have much left. I have about 10 ounces or so left of it. So again, I'm just gonna keep using it, playing around with it and experimenting with it. But so far so good with this one. I think for those of you who like the Blackfire line and are excited to try something new, give the foam booster a shot. Alright, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews.